What up, gang? Today, pretty much working on my fuel injectors and stuff. The last video, I was messing with my fuel injectors. I wanted to see how bad they were, and as I remind you, these fuel injectors has been sitting in the car, just not started or anything for 16 years. So okay, so this is pretty much what I did and what you need to do whenever you dealing with a fuel injected car or whatever. Well, this is what I did. So maybe this will help somebody out. But okay, so the fuel injectors I have. So I pretty much had the fuel injector kit, and pretty much what happened was four of them was bad. Well, I wouldn't say bad, but three of them would like click on as far as like my little kit that I have, and one didn't. So the other three wouldn't. It would like shoot for a second, and you could tell that it was getting clogged up and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be able to take these things right here to like a pro shop to be able to put these in a machine and clean them all out and rebuild them pretty much. So I don't know. I seen it set on online for $105 rebuilt. So I don't know if I'm gonna go that route. But yeah, you see how nasty these things is. I tried to clean them out. I cleaned them out, and then I end up taking out this piece right here. This is how I knew it was like super, super like rusty inside there. And I was wondering why my car was acting so funny and this and that. But okay, so pretty much you see right here, like that thing is nasty. If I there we go. If I can focus. Come on. Anyways, you see how these things are, right? Them things are nasty. And over time, and then I ended up spraying some fuel injector stuff into the fuel the fuel injectors and stuff, and I cleaned most of it out that was caught in here. So there might have been more stuff than what it was. But let me show you a little trick on how to get these out of the fuel injectors. These are the pieces that stick right here. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Okay, so these parts, this is the part that goes in the top. So what I did was took this piece, and there's like a little metal bracket that you can. Oh shoot! Let me try to do this like this. There's like a little metal bracket right here that's on the side that you can catch onto, and that's pretty much what happened. I ended up taking this little screw, some ghetto shit. Sometimes your ghetto ingenuity will come in hand. When you mess with cars. Anyways, yeah, you pretty much screw this in here, bam, it won't go in there pretty tight. So what I had to do is take this, push it down a little bit, don't press it super hard or anything, enough to where it catches, and then you screw it in until it stops. You don't want to have it in there super tight and fucking up fuel injectors and stuff. And then what I did, okay, so I had it onto this part right here. Like I said, it's ghetto, and I end up doing it just like that. And I put my foot right here, and I put my foot right here, just like this, just like this. And I end up holding holding the fuel injector like this while I was doing it. So I was basically pulling it, and I pulled them out, and yeah, these things was nasty than a mug. So I don't know which route I'm going, and all of them was nasty. So yeah, and I think I got one more to do. I'm not sure, but you can tell that the fuel thing is out of there because it's bored. Oh, there we go. Man, that was way better. But yeah, you can tell. You can look in there and tell it's all rusted. So I don't know. I'm gonna see what the place says and go from there. I'll change the fuel injectors. I mean the fuel. Uh, see, all of them's like that now, so you can actually see in that thing. You can actually see in there. You see all that junk, all that stuff that's went past these, um, went past them. The seals then broke or whatever, and then floated right past them. You can see like how it's got like a little hole right there. Fucking steady. But yeah, you can tell it's got a little hole right there. But yeah, that's pretty much how you take the fuel injector filters out of there. People gonna be like, "What is that?" Yeah, I did them on my Dodge Charger too, and I haven't had no issues or anything like that. Cause you know how everybody be like, "Oh, that's not the way you do it." Well, that's the way I do it, and it's been working for me. So, you know, just now I could actually take some fuel injector cleaner and get all the way in there, like a little, like a little straw that they have attached to it. So yeah, you can tell them things are nasty, super nasty. So that's pretty much so where I'm at with this as far as the fuel injectors and stuff. The next step is gonna be messing with the optic spark. So stay tuned for that. So hopefully I don't have to do too much on the optic spark because I'm gonna take that apart. I guess you need like a T20 no, it's an E4 uh, thing to open up the optic spark, but that's another video. But this is pretty much what I'm doing right now, showing you how to take the fuel filter out of the fuel injector of a '94 Caprice Classic LT1. And may I remind you, this is my first time working on this car. Um, I mean, it's my first time ever having a bubble LT1 because I've had bubbles, but they was like regular bubbles. They was like 305s and the 350s, but they wasn't the LT1s. The LT1s has a little bit more power than I guess the 350. So I heard. I do a lot of research and stuff on this too, but I haven't really did no research as far as that. But so if, my channel is pretty much gonna be like a fun channel and slash working whatever. You know what I mean? So this is pretty much the second video to the fuel injectors. The first one that I'm gonna put out is yeah, that one was like I was just getting into it. I was just like freaking, let me see what I can do, and ooh this, ooh that. So I just basically pretty much letting y'all know, these things right here, man, they're connected onto the fuel rail, and it was a little pain in the butt to get these off. I almost broke my fuel injector trying to get it off. But okay, that's pretty much how you do that or whatnot. If you have any questions or anything like that as far as the '94 Caprice on anything that I've been dealing with, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. Peace out, gang gang.